This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake that fire.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust.
Sway in the morning, Shade 405. Earlier today, we were doing a history lesson on who this man is. When he came out with that ice cream paint job, he came out with that beat up the block. He came out with that get big, walk that walk. I mean, from the early days to the current days, it's interesting that he was able to make an imprint on the game, Heather B. At a time when nobody was looking at his city necessarily.
Right.
You know, he was holding the torch and still is. I know it for a fact because a couple of years ago, I went to one of his alma mater, his high school, and we did a Get Schooled and had Common come out. And Common was the big draw next to me.
Okay.
And then,
did you put yourself in it?
You know, why not? You know, if I don't, who will? But the place didn't erupt till he stepped on the stage. I'm talking about the one and only Dorrough is here, man. What up, man? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. Just back out here in NY, going through this traffic and everything. You know, it's like readjusting every time I come out here.
Yeah, the traffic is different from Dallas?
Man, this to me, like, that make a part of the whole city and the culture. You got to intake the traffic.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, it's definitely different in Dallas. Like, we got traffic hours, but it's nowhere near as bad as it is out here.
Yeah, but to go from one end to Dallas to the other end of Dallas, how long would it take you?
It won't take that long. You're going to have probably, like, it depends on where you're going, but 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? But that's the whole city, you feel me? Like, but, like, going to all the main places, 10, 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, like, but see, like, you can be 2 miles away from the wherever you at out here, and that's like a 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's why you got to do the train. You be riding them chauffeur cars, the road. You got to, you know, you got to get into the train.
It ain't the chauffeur car, but I do got to get used to coming out here and getting on them trains.
Getting on those trains,
Subway.
man.
Yeah.
Heather came by my family's house one time, man.
Really?
He was out there fishing. I always tell this story. And I hit him up and told him I'm in your town, man. He brought him and the crew by. My little cousins think I'm the man because I knew him. Yeah, man. Remember that?
Dallas is a special city, man. It was just like when you hit me up and you got fam out there that made it closer. That made you closer to me because like you really know what's up in Dallas then. You know, a lot of people don't know. You feel me? Like, I mean, of course they know about the sports team, you know about the Cowboys, but as far as just the actual culture, you know, because a lot of people when they think of Texas, they think of Houston.
They think of Houston. But how are they different? Give us some points.
The best way I can put it, like, I would say Dallas and Houston is like what LA to the Bay is.
Oh, shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, they different. You feel me? But they both California. You know what I'm saying? And they both Texas, but they totally different. They're not totally different, but we definitely got different lingo, different haircuts, different everything.
Different haircuts.
Like, I can spot somebody that's from Dallas just by the haircut. You know
okay, look at OQ. Let's look at his haircut. Where do you think he's from? That's OQ in the red. The bald guy.
Oh yeah, he got the all the way bald fade, but he fresh though.
He fresh, okay,
Yeah.
all right,
That's
all right.
right.
What about Yinka? If you saw this guy with the camera in his hand, would you think he's from more closer to Dallas or Houston, or neither?
Neither.
Yeah, okay,
Africa.
yeah, he's from Africa. That was a trick question, Doro.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thing though. You feel me?
Yeah. Go. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, are the women different too? I'm curious.
All right, so this is what you got when you come to the women.
Okay.
It's a lot of beautiful women in Texas, Dallas and Houston. I would say, like, if you like just like, I would say Dallas is the king of the baddest ratchet females. The baddest, though. And don't get me wrong, you got the elegant ones, you got all the top-notch A1 ones, and Houston got more of an abundant amount of those. But they both equally, like, people go to Dallas for that. You feel me? People go to Houston for that. You know what I'm saying? So, they you know, they definitely thick down there. You know, we like that down there, so it's a good thing.
You think if Beyonce was from Dallas, there would be more elegant chicks?
Beyonce, it's like, all right, so you got Erykah Badu for Dallas and you got Beyonce from Houston. So you that's kind of like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm going with.
That explains it. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of get it, but at the same time, like, don't get me wrong, like, you have those everywhere, and you got them, but that's a good way to put it if you look at it that way. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know, you and Zero have a lot in common to me because even if you don't have a national hit, I feel like you could stay on the road in Texas alone if you wanted to.
You can tour Texas for really forever. Like, it's funny you mentioned Zero because he's somebody who's out there in Texas doing show. You would never know.
Yeah.
Like, he's doing shows and a lot of different touring in Texas, and he making a lot of money doing it, and he keeping his name alive doing it. Nobody would ever know, but just like you say, you can do a whole Texas tour, and that can like you can do that for months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So many different cities, and like, you know, all the country towns and small towns, they come out for that. You feel me? The big cities too, but like you can hit this town, and 20 minutes away you can hit the next town, and it's a whole different little thing. But you know, Texas is big, man.
Dorrough is here with us, man. You got the Go Season song, right? Which is the title song to the new movie Carter High, which is coming out next Friday. Next Friday, right?
Friday,
now,
October 30th.
Carter High is about Friday Night Lights.
Well, all right. So 1988. The movie you saw Friday Night Lights. You saw the team who they played in the championship. It was the Odessa team, and they played Carter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That was who they played in the championship. The story is that first of all, in that movie, it kind of made Carter look like they were just some. You know what I'm saying. They made them look kind of bad in a sense. But what happened is the story is about what was really going on at the time. It's the same year, same everything. It was a lot of people on the team that was having like issues away from the field, but they were the best team out. You know, they had got, you know, cheated kind of like with the eligibility. You know what I'm saying? Something like, and then what happened was all the media and the press made them kind of look a certain way. Yeah. So this story kind of clear their name. You feel me? You know, and you got the actors who did a great job. You got Vivica A. Fox. You got Charles S. Dutton. You got Pooh Child and David Banner.
Pooh Child, that's our friend.
Yeah.
David Banner, that's our brother.
Yeah, those are, you know, people that's who's starring in the movie, and of course it's in Texas and it's based upon a Dallas school, so they reached out to me to do the soundtrack. You know, the video.
You're like the king of Dallas now.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that. That's my homie right there. Dorrough is here.
But you know, it's funny you say that, because like 3 days ago we did a show in Dallas, and it was the DOC show.
Yeah.
I never met DOC until like 3 days ago. He did a show straight out of Dallas, and it was DOC, Erykah Badu, she was DJing. Yeah. And then, you know, some of the artists came to perform, and I wouldn't perform, but it was just like, to me, the reception I got, and just, you know, everything, like even from what DOC told me and what, you know, Erykah Badu, the way they showed love, it's like they was kind of giving me that, you feel me?
They handed you the
because
torch.
To me, those are like the people that the world know that's from Dallas, and they came before me, and I respect them. So that's how I am. Like, I'd rather take the city, but I'm gonna do it the right way. You feel
do it the right way. Dorrough is here, man. The DOC,
definitely.
I heard his voice came back a lot stronger now.
His voice is a lot stronger. He performed. Like, and I believe like that was the first concert that he did like that, man. In a long time. I never saw him perform, and I never even met him, so that was just a big experience for me.
DOC, man, wrote a lot of music for Dr. Dre. Before there was Pac and Ice Cube. Well, no, I won't say before Ice Cube, but the DOC, somebody that was next in line before there was Snoop. You know, DOC was next in line.
Crazy.
Let's play Go Season. This is actually the anthem for the Dallas Cowboys.
Congratulations.
Shout out to my Cowboys. Even though we hurt right now.
Y'all in pain, Dorrough. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, man, we missing Romo. We missing
let's play the song and we'll talk about it, man. Let's just think about how hurt y'all are so far.
And then Dorrough, ask him who his team is.
Sway Go Season. Have the beat. That's the 2015 anthem for the Dallas Cowboys. Featured. The title song from the movie Carter High, coming out next week. Dorrough is here with us, man. It's been a second. Let me ask you a couple of questions. Yeah. Because you put out 2 official albums, and the last one was pretty much like 2010, right?
Yeah.
And then since then, you put out a slew of mixtapes.
Yeah.
You did some with DJ Ski, right?
DJ Ski.
Drama Boy. Not Drama, DJ Drama.
DJ Drama. I did 3 with DJ Drama. 3 Gangsta Grills, yeah.
Which mixtape has been most successful for you? Which DJ?
Well, the tape that was most successful out of all those mixtapes I done, I did 3 Gangsta Grills, one with DJ Smalls, Scream, and DJ Mr. Rogers as one, and then one with DJ Ill Will. Yeah. The most successful mixtape that I ever put out was the Gangsta Grill Silent Assassin with DJ Drama. Like, you know, the records came up. I had a big record called At Low End with Nipsey. They did really well on radio, TV, and a few records were just popping. Like, to this day, like, the fans that support me love that tape more than anything, and I love it too. But all of them was platforms. I went like different directions with each tape because I started off as a mixtape rapper. A lot of people don't know that. Like, I started off building my name in Texas through mixtapes, you feel me? So that was what I was used to. And then I had to learn how to make singles, and when I learned how to make singles, it took a whole new turn. You feel me? It was just like I saw the game. It was like I would be making all these mixtapes, and I had a buzz, and everybody knew who I was. And then some cat would come with one song and then be huge, and I'd be like, you know what? If I can make singles, then I can take my name up. So I started doing that, and I made a record called Walk That Walk. It got huge back in the Gap. I was a part of the original Halle Berry song, you know what I'm saying? Before it got sold to Hurricane Chris. Then, Get Big and Ice Cream Paint Job. And these all was coming from mixtapes too. Like, all these was coming off the mixtape, but I learned how to make those. And,
But the Halle Berry song, so that you were a part of the original, and then it got sold?
Yeah.
Wow.
How does that work?
Man, there was a lot of crazy stuff going on at the time, man. And like, I don't really want to revisit the situation, but I will talk about it since it's with you feel me? And put it out.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It was like 2008. I went down to HBCU called Prairie View. You feel me? It's HBCU popping outside of Houston, and that's really where I like got into like regional stardom. Like, I used that as a platform to break myself as an artist. But anyway, like we had the homie Superstar, which was a producer of mine, and he was part of my primetime clique imprint. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was called. He was part of my squad. We made the Halle Berry record, and it blew up on campus. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was a huge record. Went to radio in Houston and Dallas, and became huge in Texas. But what happened was he did a deal with Playing Skills and producers, and I didn't do that same deal. So it kind of got, what happened was like they basically like, okay, we didn't sign, Dorrough didn't want to sign with us, so we got to like do something with the record. We could have kept it the same, but what happened was when they took me off the record. Yeah. But when they took me off the record, they lost support of the Texas market. And they lost because everybody knew how it broke and everything.
Originally.
All the DJs, the radio stations, so they just stopped playing it, and then it was like emergency. You feel me? They signed them, and they had to do something with the record. So at the time, Hurricane Chris Camp was looking for a record for Hurricane Chris, and they was dealing with Playing Skills. Just anyway, they was already doing records with them. Playing Skills presented it to them, and they bought it from Playing Skills. But they, I still got like all the publishing and everything that was supposed to come from it. So it was just like a situation where at the time it was a discrepancy between me and Hurricane Chris, which now it's squashing everything through.
Y'all
YouTube.
good?
Yeah, we good. It was never nothing like that. It was just like it was a confusion with what really happened or whatnot. And, the big homie Baby, we one time we mutually squashed it out and just had to talk about it. And it was a big problem back then. Yeah. But then, it propelled me to what the music industry is. You go through stuff like that. And, it taught me a lot at that time. I was like 20, 21 at the time. So it was a learning experience.
Yeah. And here's the ill shit. And see, that's the age where you can make decisions yesterday that's going to affect you today. Yeah. And luckily y'all navigated through that properly. And today it's
because and then right immediately after that, like everything started popping off for me. Like that was before that. After that, like the Walk That Walk took off. Then a couple other records was taking off regionally, clubs, radio. Then the Ice Cream Paint Job hit. Then it was just a lot of stuff. So it was just like that was just a stepping stone. You feel me?
Back to the drama, Gangsta Grillz mixtapes. What is success to you? I mean, how many downloads or streams does that equate to in your mind? And how did his brand kind of outperform other brands?
So at the time, drama was coming to Dallas because it was Super Bowl was in Dallas. Then All-Star was like the next year. So we was doing projects for these particular times. So it made sense for us to do it, with him coming to Dallas. And it did it. But the main thing with me with success is just when the music touched the people, you feel me? It's like whether you put that in downloads or you put that in a specific number, like the music touched the people and people know the records and the music, and then all of a sudden, because I've been touring since day one, you know what I'm saying? I did a Japan tour not too long ago. We're doing the country, so we stay moving around because of these mixtapes and all this other content we put out, the videos and everything I put out keep me moving. So long as the people are reciprocating the music, you feel me? To me, that's what the success is. Because when you're an artist, man, you make music, you want everybody to hear it, and it don't matter how they hear it. If they hear it on the radio, if they go on there and download it off iTunes, they hear it on YouTube, they hear it through word of mouth. That's to me what success was. So the Gangsta Grillz definitely spread out there, and Drama, of course, his brand, and what he did, like helped put it out there. But at the same time, we was pushing records out there.
Y'all out been working. See, people would swear Dorrough is broke now. Where is he? We don't see him like we used to see him.
His wrist ain't broke.
We good, man. We definitely stay on the road. I like touring. I like performing, and I like the art of that. You feel me too? I feel like that's what make your artist, and that's what makes it worth it. You feel me? It's like when you make the music, you can make the greatest music in the world, but if it don't get out there, if you don't get out there and put it out there and people don't hear it, then you just kind of making music, feel me? So it's like the touring is like the main thing once you make all the music. I make all the product, you have to like go out there and perform it and you really wearing it. It's like you putting it on, you know, so.
You still independent?
Independent. I still got a situation with E1, but I'm independent. I'm giving them the last album, you know what I'm saying, the Third Obligation. They pretty much kind of got the music already, and that'll be coming out soon. But our relationship is good, you know, but everything been independent from day one.
Yeah.
That's another thing a lot of people don't know. It's been independent from day one. Like, even when all the records were coming out, E1 was pushing those radio records, but we was storing all the campaigns, and, you know, I put up a lot of everything I do, you know, you know, and I got a lot of strong relationships. So everything been independent from day one.
You maintain your relationship. Dorrough is here with us. We got Ron on the line. Ron, what up, man? How you
doing? What's up, man?
What's popping?
Nothing, man. I want to holler at the boy Dorrough. I'm sitting here up here in Dallas. I ain't from here, but, man, I've been residing here since about 2008. I remember when he dropped that ice cream paint job, my whole city from Milwaukee, they was like, dog, who is this dude, man?
Man, shout out to the 414. Milwaukee was a great market, man. I still go out there.
Okay, yeah, they love you out there, man. Hey, I want to ask a question, man. My homeboy Norm T gonna be on the next production or anything?
It's crazy you said that. He just produced he did the Beat Up the Block with me and Lil Boosie, and Sway got something exclusive for you, man. We're gonna do something in a minute that Norm T produced. Norm T actually produced this my next single.
You know what?
And I'm putting this out next week.
Hey, Ron, but we're going to make them do something different. You know what? Let me think about this. Let's play a song and we're going to come back. All right? Dorrough is here. 888-742-3345. Yeah, you bitch mother. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I thought I know the mic wrong right there, man. I'm sorry. My man Dorrough is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right. We got John on the line from Odessa. John, good morning. How you doing? John, what up? Big John?
Morning.
What's happening? What's up?
I was just going to tell Dorrough that I'm from Odessa, Texas. That team that the Friday nights was about.
Yeah. Odessa, you were out there. Odessa, Midland, right? That's all in the same area. Odessa, Midland?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the word down here is, like, of course, you're listening to the history of Permian and everything, and the word down here is Carter had, like, 23, 24-year-olds playing.
Damn.
So that's what.
You talking about that played on that team then?
Yeah, they played on the team.
I was like, I wasn't even really born at that time, so I don't know what for that. But I'm 100%. Well, I ain't gonna say 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure they won 23, 24. You know what I mean? Like playing in high school.
How you gonna pull that off?
If they pull that off and then nobody peeped that to the end of the year, then, you know, they got some other stuff going on.
But, especially in Texas. A 23-year-old in Texas is like, you might as well be 30. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because at 15, 16 in Texas, you like you.
Big. Like a grown man.
You're a grown man at that time. So, yeah. I don't know about that one.
But, John, man, see, that's the whole myth of it all.
Exactly.
Like, that's the whole mystique about that whole game. And so that's why this movie, Carter High, is coming out.
And it's funny you say that because I think that's another reason what made shout out to the homie Arthur Muhammad. He the writer, and he was on the team at this time, and he was the passion behind writing the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Everything he wrote from the real perspective because he was on the team. He was on at the school of the year, so he wrote it. But I think because of like what homie just said, it's a lot of myths going on and a lot of stuff that was uncleared. I think that's why they really pressed to make this movie to clear their name, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever.
Clear that legacy up.
Exactly.
Hey, John, you're a citizen, man.
Sway in the morning.
All right. We got OG Big Friday on the line. What up, OG Big Friday?
OG?
Hey.
Man, what's happening, Sway?
What's poppin' with you, fam?
Man, let me say first of all, man, it's an honor and a pleasure, man, to be talking to you, man. It's my first time calling, but I'm listening to you every morning. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, man, check this out, OG Big Friday. You officially a citizen.
A Sway in the morning, homie.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Real talk. But say, Dorrough, man, I see you putting it down for the D, man. I had to give you a little advice, man, from an old school cat. You know what I'm saying? That was around through the Carter days. I know the whole story. I stayed right up the street from Carter when all that was going down. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, OG told me way back in the day, man, reason why Dallas taking so long to get on the rap game, on the scene, is because every time somebody come out like from the East Coast or the West Coast or even Houston, you know what I'm saying, Dallas always trying to copy off them. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So Well, I'm trying to give you the advice. Change the game, man. You know what I'm talking about? I've been having money a long time. You know what I'm talking about? Money ain't nothing. Everybody talking about money. Bruh, I was telling bitches way back when I was your age, bitch, you ain't got $100, you can't even sit by me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the pimp. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk, man. Talk about something different, Kenpo. Dallas got, we a championship city, man. Dallas is really on, my nigga.
Nah, I already know. You know, and my whole thing from day one was to be original. You feel me? Which is why I came and did the stuff I did and the way I did and still do it. You know, I always attack, even with like doing this Carter High record, this Go season. You know, I got a strong relationship with the Dallas Cowboys and a strong relationship with like the sports world. So I was like, how can I bring myself as a hip hop artist into the sports world that's really kind of untapped? You know, and there was a way that I'm doing it and the way I did it. So I always try and think of different ways that's either never been done or that kind of put me in a uncomfortable zone, because every time I get in those type of zones, I make some type of magic happen out of it. So I like being original and being different. That. And you know, I'm always hold the city down, and you know, I think, like you say, Dallas has always been on.
Okay, OG Big Friday, man. Thanks for your call, man.
Check this out real quick though. My kinfolk, my cousins, them is in the Carter movie. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason. You know what I'm talking about?
They one of the characters. They extras football players in the movie. You know well, that's a good look. That's a good look for them. They, you know,
got a big ass family.
That's a good look for the city though. There's a lot of people in the city that's in this movie, so it's a good look. And the world, I think they're gonna love the movie. I know it is.
Dallas, you know, you went on tour in Japan. People didn't hear that. Nobody heard that stunt right there. But
that was a big
that was a big stunt right there. And what was it like in Japan, man? I heard they love black men out there, man. The Japanese girls.
Man, and it's crazy. First of all, when I touched down and we getting out to go to the car, like, I mean, you would have thought I was Jay-Z or something. You feel me?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
They probably thought you were Jay-Z. Y'all got to, not much.
Whatever they thought, but then of course I'm tall too, so it's like, you know what I'm saying, they just looked at me different from you know, when I got off the plane. But more so important than anything is like I took in the culture. I was out there for maybe about almost a week. We did a 3-city tour. Yokohama, Tokyo, and Okinawa. You know what I'm saying? And what was crazy to me is like some of those shows that we did, it was nothing but like Japanese people that didn't even speak English, but they knew the songs. And they let me know how powerful music is, because it's like you can, and even myself, like I can hear a song that's in a different language and catch the melody, and if I listen to it long enough, I can know that song without even knowing it's nothing it's saying. And so they let me know how music translates. So when I was doing those shows and performing and seeing people that it was some people that spoke both languages, you know, but to see the people that was, you know, knowing the words and singing along, it just like hit me a different way. Like, man, this music is powerful. You feel me? Hip hop is powerful, and it's traveling all over the world.
Does it make you think about what your content is now? Because now that you realize how powerful it is, you paint images and painting, you know, pictures in foreigners' brains of what it's like or who you are. You think about that?
I think about that. You know, because when I make music that A, represent me. B, like sometimes I might make music or song on how I'm feeling at that time. And sometimes people, like say if I make a song about how I'm feeling at the time and then it come out when I'm not feeling that way, you feel me? I still put that music out because it's a time capsule, you feel me? Like the music capture that and you put it out. And so I that's how I make music. So I'm conscious about music I make, but I make sure that I'm being still true to myself. And you know, that way, because I don't ever want to be no hypocrite. Like sometimes people try and make music and they go put stuff out and then they try and clean it up later, but at the same time that's who they are. So you know, I just make the music that I make, and I think of things ahead of time and before, and sometimes I just get caught up in the moment.
So you're not married or nothing, right?
Nah, I ain't married.
You in a relationship?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask you this next question then.
Nah, you can ask me whatever.
Okay, so what do Japanese girls sound like when they like you know what I mean?
I experienced a Japanese girl, well, Asian girl, which I love the Asian culture. Like from just, you know, just the culture. Like I love Tokyo, the city. But before I answer that, I just gotta say that. But I experienced a couple Asian girls before before I went to Japan. You know what I'm saying?
Before that.
Yeah. So like
Okay.
that wasn't new to me. That part wasn't new to me. You feel me? But at the same time, like just being out there.
But see, making love to somebody from another culture, another frame of mind, another place, was that different for you?
Yeah, they definitely respectful. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They kind of just
happy endings.
They treat you like
How
kings.
you making love though, Sway? It's love or it's just bang out?
Love, yo. I made love.
Sway go in, man. You make love, huh?
Yeah, it was a gay shit coming up in the room. You know what I mean?
So nasty.
Oh, really?
Your feet was out.
That's making love, man. It's a fantasy because you in a foreign place, right? So you living out a fantasy almost.
It's like you just when you take in the culture, sometimes you just gotta take in the culture. You feel me? You know, but now like
I'm cool.
The fact that I can go in my mind and just think about Japan, you feel me, and really being there, you know, it mean a lot to me. It kind of inspired my next single, you feel me, which is also called Japanese.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the Japan history is incredible. It's remarkable.
Yeah.
And what people in Japan had to endure, especially through the world wars.
Yeah.
You know, we dropped a bomb on these folks.
That's
you know
crazy.
what I mean? And I mean, they did attack, you know, Pearl Harbor, you know, but if you look back and you do the research and you study all the different dynasties and then also that Far East culture and how they worship, you know, and what they worship and the garb and the rules, the morals, the ethics, you know, all those things that tied into the culture. It's an amazing place, right?
Man, the way they just, like the way their minds work, for one, is incredible. Like, they like even when you go out there, you see the city is real clean.
Yeah.
They I think they like 4 or 5 years more advanced from the hotels. Everything is just like, to me, it's like you walking inside an iPhone. You feel me? In the hotel, at least where I was staying at. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like everything got buttons. You know, the whole room is a speaker. Like you're in a shower, you can play music from the shower. You feel me? Like literally, it's like a touch screen in the shower, but it's, you know, the water can't mess with it. You can play the music in there. And every hotel I went to was like that. So it's just like, man, they advanced. I ain't never been, I done stayed everywhere out here in the States, and I ain't never stayed in a hotel like that.
Japan, we got to go. We should do Sway in the Morning from Japan.
Make it happen for us, Sway.
Ichiban. So you got 2 albums coming, right?
Yeah. I got 2 albums. One is an EP, the 6'3" EP.
Okay, that's the EP, 6'3".
Yeah, 6'3", and 6'3" is an alias, you feel me, AKA. You know, some people call me that. 6'3" in height, you feel me? And it's something that I'm running with. But yeah, that's dropping. You know, that's a 6-song EP dropping. It's already done. I ain't even got a date on it. Just when it feel right, I'm gonna drop it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the Texafornia album is something, man, that's a special project. I actually been working on that album for almost 2 years.
Really?
Like the Texafornia album, because what it is I've been staying in Texas and California, Dallas and LA, going back and forth, and for like a year and a half straight, I was taking in both of the courses. You feel me? Like Texas and California, working with Texas producers, California producers, Texas artists, California artists, and the sound is that. You feel me? It's like it's combining that. You know, so
Texafornia.
Yeah, no, so that's a new sound. You can't even. I can't even tell you what that sounds like until you hear it. So Texafornia is really a new sound. It's not even about it being a album, which it is, but it's just a whole new sound. It's like literally creating a new sound. You feel me? And that's what it is, and that's why it's so special. But I'm putting that out in like the spring, summers, because that's the type of feel it got.
Big OG, OG Big Friday. See, he doing something different.
Oh yeah,
the Japanese song is off of which project?
The 6'3" project.
The 6'3" EP that isn't out yet.
Yeah, it's done. I'm gonna drop that on y'all head just whenever. You feel me? Like whenever it feel right.
Well, it feel right now for me to drop that Japanese instrumental, man. See if you could do something. Take this to work.
I'm gonna give you something exclusive,
all right,
man.
Let's do that right now. DJ Wonder, Sway in the Morning, Dorrough.
Exclusive.
Shade 45. Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all follow me on the ground, man.
Tell them your social media, man.
Dorrough Music. Smoking this weed got me Japanese. Smoking this weed got me Japanese. Hold up. Say. 6'3" that nigga that they admire. 6'3" that nigga your bitch desire. I don't do big rooms no more, I'm tired. I ran through 100 Pirelli Tires. Killing shit, nigga, I'm Michael Myers. My fans really love me, I get them wired. Congrats to my new bitches, y'all are higher. To all of my old bitches, y'all are fire. And this is like Kanye West through the wire. I mix this shit up like it's jambalaya. I splash every day, I need new attire. My weed get dropped off by an Uber driver. I get high a lot, I'm a freaking flyer. Smoking this shit I call yoga fire. Everything I spit is fucking fire. If you disagree, you a fucking liar. If you disagree, I don't give a damn. My only real issue is Uncle Sam. I'm lit up, I can't put the Buddha down. Smoking tree off in Hollywood, hookah lounge. Smoking tree should be legalized everywhere. It's the closest thing we got to heaven there. 7 hoes in the room, I make 7 stir. Tell the club how my table, I'm headed there. At 22, I was a millionaire. I really wish I was a billionaire. Bun B say I'm trill, I'm a trillionaire. They been sleeping on me, fucking grizzly bear. They been sleeping on me, time to wake them up. With no alarm, I just grab them and shake them up. I pull up and valet for 80 bucks. Tell the DJs, oh look, I get capital, not a scavenger. I'm a rapper that's real good at algebra. I'm a rapper that's real good at calculus. Play with my money and I will come after you. They say I've been gone, that was temporary. I will be remembered as legendary. Just watch how I re-up in January. High as fuck, I've been blowing on Mary Mary. Smoking this weed got me Japanese. 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 Choking and choking, this shit is fire. 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 Smoking this weed got me Japanese. 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 Choking and choking, this shit is fire. 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 Yeah.
Yo, hey, I feel like I was on a journey with him. He ain't got no alarm clock. He shake him up. Bitches gotta go.
Bitches, they fired.
Hey, I might have to re-record it because I switched up some words in that. That's hard. You feel me? Like that's even harder than the original. You feel me?
That was dope. I was like, wow.
But nah, that's like when I'm on. You feel me? Like the Japanese record. That's the new single that's coming out next week. Y'all just heard that first, man, right here on Sway.
Smoking this weed has got me
Japanese. And honestly, like this is the place that I wanted to do that. You feel me? Like when I first did, I was like, man, you know, I want to put this out on Sway Show because it's like. This is the show that I've been waiting to come on for a minute. We've been having a good relationship. And we'd have done some stuff. We did some stuff at South by Southwest.
That's true.
And we did some stuff back in the Gap. But when coming on this whole new wave, like this 6'3" project, and this 6'3" is like a whole new wave from what I've been doing, and it's brand new from what I've been doing. So I'm just excited about it.
I'm excited for you, Dorrough, man, because you're a solid dude. A lot of folks always ask, so I get that question, who's really cool? Like, who's really real? And I would put Dorrough's name in that list, that small list of folks that just the same way you were in the beginning, you are now. But most of all, I appreciate your hustle.
Man,
I appreciate that hustle.
I gotta thank Texas for that, man. You gotta learn how to grind out there, bro. That's one thing I can say that, you know, that's like what it graved me into, you know, to be that. So, you know, that's just what it is.
Dorrough, ladies and gentlemen. And also, you got to shout out a few people too, right?
Oh, yeah, I definitely got to shout out. Oh, yeah, shout out to Boy Wonder, S1, you know, Timberland King. You know, those are some of the people that's on the projects that got coming up, man.
Nice.
Shout out to Digital University, Norm T, Q Smith, they on the project. Cook. Shout out to Cook for the Ghost Season, you know, Legacy Music Group where I'm recording that. Man, I just got a lot of people who like really know what I got going, and they supporting, and everybody like waiting. So it's a team of people that that's waiting right now. Like they know what's going to happen, and they just waiting on me to do it. You feel me? And they support system, man. Shout out to the homie Kevin, aka Froggy Man, the building. You know, been supporting and rocking with me. So I like the people. I like keeping a close team, and just working with it and making it real big.
Well, we're part of your team, man. I can't wait to get back to Dallas, so I know I'm getting free barbecue.
I got you, bro. Anything when it comes to Dallas, bro, I got you.
That's what's up. Dorrough, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we're going to take your comments on today's show, 888-742-3345.
It's Sway in the morning, only
on Shade 45.